Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to rush this one out before I go start my work. But hey, before we even go any further, guys, do not forget just 1 second of your time, okay? Just 1 second. Just click that like button, okay? Click the subscribe because we are trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. It's not a difficult task. Just 1 second of your time. Click the like, click subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you will know when I drop a new one. Okay, we're trying to make a family go bigger. All right. So anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, man. It is funny, right? This to me, I know, I laugh about it, but it's funny to me because you try to warn people, you try to tell people in the right way, but still nobody pays attention to it, right? Until it is too late and yeah, shit begins to hit the fan. But anyways, yeah, we we look at the we look at the market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we'll check at prices in details, and once we're done with that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? that's that's funny to me, okay? But guys, before that, yeah, right now it is coming out. I know a lot of you will say, I am a moon boy, I am a maxi, I am this and I am that. But do you even take time to try to look? Did you take time to look? Look at the coins that we are trading. Look at the coins that we are going in for, like Kaspa. Okay, look at Kaspa. Where are we going in the world lately? Everybody's going with AI, right? AI that goes with computation power, right? Those computation powers, they need grid houses, right? Storage houses. Now, if you ask yourself to run those storage houses, those grid houses, it's a lot of energy that goes into it for that. I mean, you can call it storage houses, you can call them data, sorry, data centers. There's a lot of power that goes into it. So for companies to do this, I think they're going to choose places where they either have cheap energy or even free energy. Free energy, when I mean free, it means like solar, wind, and stuff like that, right? That's what I think they're going to do. They are going to do that. So you will have your data centers that will be set in the Middle East, because in the Middle East they have a lot of sunshine. Them having a lot of sunshine almost 365 days in a year, I think they will be running solar panels, okay? Or towards the desert is always windy, maybe wind energy, who knows? So those are things that I'm thinking about. And then when you start to think about that, it begins to make a lot of sense. When you think about the KII and the KEF, it makes a lot of sense. You start to think about a gigawatt, it begins also to make a lot of sense. Because if you think about it, those industries are trillions and trillions of dollars worth. Trillions and trillions of dollars worth. So now you start thinking about those guys commercializing their own, tokenize their energy sectors. Okay, they start doing that. And what does that mean? You put in those, let's say, for example, if KII, all of them come together and they are worth, let's say, $5 trillion. Okay, $5 trillion. If they're worth that, that means if you start adding the KII and also another KEF, another maybe probably $3 or $4 trillion. And then you start adding the banking sector, because again, don't forget, Kaspa is ISO 20022, right? Is certified that. So you start adding all that together, which means the amount of assets that could be put on Kaspa in a very short time from now is going to amount to probably 10 to 15 trillion dollars. That means that Kaspa itself, the market cap could go up to 1 or even anything 2 or 3 trillion dollars. That market cap could go that high. Did you see? And what would that put the price of Kaspa? I'm telling you, it might sound crazy. It might sound out of the world. When I tell you, you look at all my thumbnails, I put Kaspa to $10. But I'm telling you, Kaspa to $100 is not a far-fetch. It's not a far-fetch. It's not something that we will have to wait 20, 30 years for it to happen. It's not that way. I'm telling you, it's going to happen very fast and quickly. Because again, look at the banking. Where I usually go more is the banking sector. The DeFi moved over what, $4-5 trillion last bull run. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong with that. Everyday transaction, you using your MasterCard, your Visa, your whatever, put gas, for example, go buy grocery, do all that, those microtransactions in a day. Imagine, you know how much volume that moves in a day. The banks, just the bank alone, you know how much they move. Now you start looking at that and you look at the way where the financial sector is going. Blockchain, right? That's where we are going. So you started to hear, oh, Visa working with Tangent Wallet for this and blah, blah, blah. You start to think about it. And then you rewind back a little bit. If you go back a little bit and start to think, what was Bitcoin made for? Peer-to-peer transactions, right? Microtransactions, right? Money, form for money. That's what Bitcoin was made for. But it couldn't. Because right now, let's just say I want to buy a cup of coffee with Bitcoin. If this thing costs me $1, I will end up paying probably $300 because of what the transaction fees, the speed and all that stuff with Bitcoin, right? To try to solve that, Ethereum came on board. Potato, same difference, right? Ethereum could not solve the problem. Other people saw the same thing. Solana saw it. Okay, Crashilandia couldn't, because every now and then you see that notification, Solana network is out of commission. Right? And then you come in Sui, you came in Tron, and the rest of them, there's so on and so forth. The line and the list goes back as long as, I don't know. They couldn't solve it because I think there is around how many millions of crypto out there that are into this niche. They couldn't solve it. And here comes Kaspa and solves the problem. Because Kaspa's transactions are instant. And this is just on 10 blocks per second, guys. You have to think about it. This is just on 10 blocks per second. Soon we will have a fork that would lead it up to 30 blocks per second, which is going to be even much more insane than it is right now. And then after that, we will have another fork that will be that night, 100 blocks per second, guys. Faster than Visa. So yeah, you have to start thinking about this stuff. Now, this is my millionaire journey, okay? That is one niche that you look at. Yesterday, I made a video about quant. Did you see? You see what was going on with quant, right? And yet, everybody and their grandmama, all they want to think about is only what the price is doing right now. That, for me, if you ask me, it is called being narrow. Short and narrow-minded, okay? That's what I think it is. Short and narrow-minded. You have to look far away from you. Banking system is changing. Those of them, let's say, for example, like the history of the Rothschild. Go read them. Go look at it. That's how they make their money. Because they could figure out when banking was changing, what the niche, how everything was shifting, they started investing into it. You have the same opportunity right now. Opportunity. It's not like you're gonna go buy a whole bank branch or something like that. No, you don't have to do that. On Kaspa, for example, we know stablecoins run faster, better, secure on Kaspa. On quant, we already know that quant is not much about how stablecoins run. Quant is much more about connecting one bank to another, connecting them. It's not everybody talk about XRP, escrow, and I tell you this, I've been into XRP since 2017, and I've had nothing but headache with XRP. Okay, I've had nothing but headaches. Talk about escrow. Escrow is some bullshit. That's another way they tell you. They release. Okay, let's do this. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Because on escrow, sorry. Let's open this. They said the release, I think it's like is it $1 billion or something like that? How much did they release? Okay, on escrow, let's see, give me a second. Let's look for XRP first. XRP. Oh yeah, there you go. Open that up right quick, and let it open up completely, and we go there. Let it load up for a second. Okay, here we go. Let's go down. Okay, now we do have here this is what I want you to look at. Okay, they do have 473 million. Okay, and then you do have max supply 100 billion. Okay, 100 billion, that's what they have as max supply. So they said they release every month, they release 1 billion. Okay, now what's the circulating supply? 60 billion, right? Now watch this. We know that a year has 12 months. Okay, 12 months. So this is where the funny things become. They have been releasing 1 billion, okay, since the insertion, right? Because they did some of it, the escrow was locked up and they were releasing it since then, right? So they've been releasing 1 billion coins since 2017. So this is where I usually tell you guys that these guys are full of crap. Scroll, okay? 1 billion for each month. Okay, now let's bring out calculator right quick. Let's see, calculator, and we bring out this guy. From 2017 to 2025, how many years it is? Let's count together, right? 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, which is 9 years, right? 9 years, which means each year has 12 months, right? So you do this, you do 12 times 9, which is 81. Okay, 12 times 9, well, 108 months, sorry, 108 months, or 109, yeah, there you go, 109. So which means they should have released 108 billion, right? Because they are only releasing one each month, and now for 9 years they only have 108 billion released. So now we go back here. 108 billion, and you only had 60 supply. Okay, just 60 alone. Look at the day they started and look at how much is still circulating. Did you does it make any sense? Look at those numbers. Do they make any sense at all? I'm telling you, something is going back in the background of XRP that we don't know. Something is happening there, because if it was 1 billion a month, okay, if it was 1 billion, the max supply is 100 billion already. Just releasing the escrow alone, okay, just releasing the escrow alone since 2017, which is times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 billion alone, 108. So the escrow should have been done releasing by now. They should have done already, because 1 billion every month for 9 years is 108 billion released, right? Look at the total supply. See, 100 billion is total supply. If you are releasing, XRP should have been, the escrow should have been empty, zero by now. It's not me saying it, numbers. I am an engineer. Numbers is what I work with. Since, again, I will say it, maybe you did not understand why I said XRP, something is seriously wrong in that team. Okay, look at it again. 1 billion, 1 billion every month as the escrow releases since 2017. 2017 to 2025 is 9 years. Multiply, multiply it. You come out to $108 billion. It's not even possible. So even by now, they should have released the entire escrow by now. So yeah, either the numbers are not what they're telling us, or somebody's lying. One of them. So yeah, for me, XRP is not a contender in there. There's some transparency issues right there. When you look at quant, on the other side, is way straightforward. So quant itself, just the function of the overledger, should make you more bullish than any other thing else. You understand? I'm just going to leave it there. I want you to go look at it. It's not me talking. I want you to look at it. Pay attention to those kind of details. If it doesn't hit and you don't really understand it, just ask yourself that simple question. Ask it. If you're releasing 1 billion every month, since 2017, by now it should be empty. It should. See? That's what I'm saying. You should kind of look at it. And then you go into the financial system. What is it that XRP offers that HBAR does not offer? XDC does not offer. XLM does not offer. What is it? Okay? You have more competition over there versus quant that has one thing that none of them don't have. It's like me and you cooking chicken, right? We are cooking the chicken. I have a special sauce that I add into it that makes my chicken taste way different than yours. It's still the same chicken, but I have a special sauce. You don't. There's no difference between you and the next motherfucker that cooks the same chicken with the same ingredients just like you. And on top of that, you are lying to people, telling them that your chicken is hot when you are serving it cold. You understand? Things like that. That's what you have to start looking at. Why quant is posed. Quant is setting itself up there. Okay? Like we covered it yesterday. It is setting itself up there to make that jump. Look again. Look at where everything is getting set at. Sooner than later, yeah, you have that guy who will be introduced into the White House. Before you know it, it will be a complete crypto government. Okay? Crypto government that will push for crypto innovations. When start pushing to crypto innovation, this lobbying that XRP is doing will not work. It can only take it so far. But when people really start to look at it, it will be like hell to the no. I would rather lose my money while standing versus somebody rock pulling me and lose it, and I lose my money falling to the ground. You understand? Things are going to start making a lot of sense. People still will not understand it until it begins to happen. It's just like that in evolution. Evolution is always normal, okay? Evolution, things don't always happen the way we expect them. And when the change start to happen, that's when people start to realize like, oh shit, that was the real thing. It happened with the car. Everybody was using a horse before, right? The first car that came out, nobody wanted to touch it. Nobody know what the hell it was and blah, blah, blah. But look at it nowadays. Who wants to ride a horse today when you have a car? You see, the same thing is going to happen. Everybody and their grandmama right now is stuck on Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is doing this, Bitcoin is doing that, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are trying to go, yeah, because Bitcoin has a green candle from less than a cent to $125. And people are just, that kind of mentality, that sheep mentality, people have it. They want to do, they think it's going to repeat again. It's, oh, if it did that last year, it might do it this year. No, it's not. Right now, the cracks on Bitcoin are not showing. They are not showing because of one simple thing. Kaspa's development has not finished. By the time Kaspa's development finished, and I mean, so you do have your Sparkle going live, we do have Igra Live going live with the rest of them, and then you have the VPROX and stuff like that, then people will realize, like, okay, this is what Bitcoin should have been. This is what we've been missing from Bitcoin. Understand? And once people start to realize that, the cracks of Bitcoin are going to start to show. And you want to set yourself up in there before that Bitcoin crash starts to show. Right now, price might look ugly. It's okay. To me, it is okay. I'm not your financial advisor, but I am piling up. As a matter of fact, look, yesterday when the market was crashing and everybody was crying, this was me yesterday. Just like always, I don't care who says what. Let's go to my channel right quick. My 2 weekly buys. See? That was me. Everybody else was busy running, was busy crying, and whatever that was going on, that was me. Look at the date. December the 18th, right? December the 18th, and look at that. I added 27,000 more Kaspa to my portfolio. Okay, so it has to do with your conviction. It has to do with what you think, what you are heading for. It has to do with how you see your finance coming up from now on. It has to do with what you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years. That's what it has to be with, not what MMJ is doing. Because I'm doing me and you should do you. At the end of the day, okay, the ends will justify the beginning. It will. People are crying. Everybody else going, yeah, market is crashing, market is doing that. And I'm sitting here telling you, my friend, Kaspa, quant, cash, those three. Or if you want to add Kaspa, quant, Jasmine, and cash, you're supposed to have those. If you don't blame anybody when that boat leaves, because that situation that happened in 2008 is about to repeat itself. And it's going to be bigger than in 2008, because you can see the macroeconomy, right? Look at the macroeconomy. This time it's not just the US economy that was crashing like in 2008. Now it's worldwide. Every country's economy is fucked up. And when I say fucked up big time. So yeah, you want to take advantage of that opportunity. Okay? It's up to you, not up to me. You want to look at it and cry, or maybe make fun of it, and then you will be in the same boat of like those of them who did not want to buy Bitcoin at less than $1, including yours truly. I didn't do it, and I'm in that boat. I will be dying. I will be damned if I let it happen again. And when I found Kaspa, yeah, I did my research and I started piling on it. Banking system, look at quant. Okay, again, it's up to you. You want to sit there and make generational wealth, not just wealth for yourself, wealth for you, your children, something like that. You have it. Quanti, Kaspi, right there. You don't even have to look like that. Right here in front of you, right there. And now if you want to and waste time, cry about it and not make a move, yeah, it's up to you. All I know is that I'm going to make fun of you. When that day come and you are, yeah, yeah, I am going to make fun of you, just like I'm about to do right now. Okay, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Let's see here. Yeah. You see, I told you, manipulation. Those of you shorting the market, you are going to get hurt. You see that? It has started to reverse. We're going to the weekend. Oh well, it is up to you. Look at, I told you. Oh my God. This is, how is your short doing? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, let's go look. Let's see right quick. King Kaspa. Because I told you, money is not going to trickle down. But oh well, it's up to you, right? See first. For the past hour, 0.6% up, 1.8% down on the day, 9% down on the week, 1.2% up on the month, and 66.7% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.14 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $28.88 million. So next one is going to be quant, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. 0.1% up the last hour, 0.7% up on the day, 11.1% down on the week, 5.9% down on the month, and 34.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.09 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $15.71 million. Let's look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, and we have here 0.9% up the last hour, 1.2% up on the day, 10.2% down on the week, 24.7% down on the month, and 83.6% down on the year. You see that yearly? That's why I entered my leverage position, because it was sitting at 85, 86. See, it has started to come down. I told you. Well, it is not like you think. I keep telling it, okay? Because one thing, when the bull run, the last leg begin to take off, it's going to be a rapid and it's going to be an explosive move. Bitcoin will go from whatever it is to $150,000, $160,000 or a little bit above it in record time. You will see. Okay, that's why you're looking at it. Look, that's why I said, look at Jasmine, sitting again at the market cap of $301.69 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $26.08 million. Okay, now we look at Cubic, okay, the warring department. Excuse me. We have here 0.2% up the last hour, 0.6% up on the day, 13.2% down on the week, 28.7% down on the month, and 84% down on the year. That's why, again, I also entered my trade on Cubic already. Okay, like I told you guys I was going to do. Sitting at a market cap of $77.24 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.87 million. Now let's go look at Jonathan's pet turtle, which he calls Bitcoin, but I call it the orange guy. Let's see the orange guy. We do have, see, this is why the market is going up. For the past hour, it has started to pick up because Bitcoin is also going up. I keep telling you, money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to happen. Bitcoin drops, market drops. Bitcoin goes, market goes. It is the same thing. Like, anyways, I'm pretty sure you figure it out by now. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, we do have here 0.3% up the last hour, 0.2% down on the day, 3.5% down on the week, 2% down on the month, and 12% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.76 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $61.70 million. You see what I'm telling you? You see it? It's going to happen. All you have to do is sit tight. Once you sit tight, you will realize that this guys is just, my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is just people panicking. When you start to panic, you lose a lot of money. You lose. And when you lose a lot of money, you you start hating everybody else but yourself, right? It is that simple. Patience. To be a trader, you need to be patient. You need to be patient. If you're not patient, you lose a lot of money. Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at prices in details. Although, like I said, until Bitcoin really starts to go, there is no point of doing it. But oh well, let's see. See, manipulation, like I said, you need them to work like in opposite direction. You need, when Bitcoin is going up, you need to see Dixie going down. when Bitcoin is going down, we need to see Dixie going up. That's what we are looking at. We cannot having both of them going in the same direction. We can't have that. Okay. Anyways, now this right there, I wish the Dixie would slow down. That way Bitcoin start picking up on its own instead of both of them going in the same direction. But well, let's go look at prices in details. And now I don't want to start with Bitcoin. I want to start with Kaspa, KAS. And we go here. Yesterday we talked about this, and I told you that's why you have to start looking. Look at the ribbon curving, and I told you guys that yesterday. See, curving, that's what it's doing. And again, also do not forget, price always gets attracted to the moving average. We've seen this time after time. That's what I tell you, it's going to happen sooner than later. See, the many time you tried, it got dropped down because Bitcoin is going, right? Sooner than later, it is going to happen. Look at the ribbon. Again, if you want to, you can go look at MACD and the RSI on your charts. Those of you who use those, you can go look at them. Okay, you will also see the difference. Okay, but so far, when I look at it, zoom it out. Let me take on the 4 hour right quick. I'm trying to rush this. On the 4 hourly, look at what we're beginning to see. Okay, now we see here that the ribbon is also curving upwards. Okay, it might be the same situation like it happened here, which it went into the ribbon and got rejected. But again, the only reason why it got rejected is because Bitcoin also dropped that day. But if you look on the 4 hourly, we are going up. This again might be the same situation, that price gets attracted to this moving average. And not only that, we form let me zoom it out, we can form a W pattern. You see, W pattern, which means this is one leg and the second leg getting formed. And let's see if we can break this resistance. Okay, if we can break it, which is right now sitting around that 6.5 cents. Okay, two things are happening there. First thing is that there is a lot of liquidity sitting at that 6 cents. Okay, which means market makers are going to try to push it towards that 6.5 cents or something like that to grab all that money. You understand? So you have to look at it that way and then make your moves accordingly. Okay, because right now everything looks like Kaspa is about to make a move. You see it, ribbon sprayed out. It looks like it's about to start curving, but we have to wait until once the hourly resets, then the 4 hourly will reset. So we look at it on the daily and we have same situation. See, look at that, same situation. There is a W getting formed. 1, 2 is getting formed. Or again, you can also look at it, and like the other guy was saying the other day, you can look at it as like I was saying the other day, sorry, you can look at it as a bull flag, which is the pole going out and bam, it starts to go. It only gets invalidated if price crosses that 3.5 cents. Still, so far, it is still the potential of a bull flag or a W, which either way, however you look at it, it is still a bullish pattern getting formed. And again, look at where the ribbon is sitting. Look at where the moving average is sitting, 7 cents. So yeah, there's still possibility for this thing to run up there, right? Now, if you look at it on the weekly, let's see what we got going on there. Okay, weekly, you can also see ribbon still spraying out. That's why I usually tell you, for me, anything under, okay, anything under 12 cents is nothing but noise. After 12 cents, we will have us 15 cents. Above 15 cents, you do have 18, 19 cents before we start looking for all-time high. Once we cross the all-time high, then yeah, price discovery begins, and it's going to be very rapid move from there. Okay, anyways, let's now go right quick. Let's go look at quant, QNT, the banker's coin. Let's see what we got going on in that market. Let's go, in that department. So there you go. See, it came close to retest that previous resistance to turn into support. But anyways, what I'm interested into here in the 1 hourly is the ribbon. You see the ribbon completely curving upwards, and it's about to turn green. Just the same situation. Price always gets attracted to moving average. We've seen it here many times, time after time. That is what is going on here with quant. So I'm going to wait. This weekend, it looks like it's a lot of action, price action that's going to take place this weekend. So Bitcoin, it looks like it wants to break out. And again, like everybody, I usually tell you, until Bitcoin does its move, it's very difficult to determine what altcoins are going to do, because unfortunately, everybody trades based on what Bitcoin is doing. But anyways, the 1 hourly, at least we can see it has started to show some bullish momentum. Okay, now if you look at the 4 hourly, again the same thing. It came, now that resistance is now turning to support, and you can also see the ribbon curving upwards. So yeah, there's not much to be said here, okay, because this long-term downwards movements like we see coming all the way down, we're about to see if price can easily go and try the moving average. That would mark the beginning of that upwards momentum, which right now it seems like it has started when you zoom out. Okay, look at the ribbon, almost laying flat. Laying flat meaning it's about to start curving upwards. Okay, we look at it on the daily. Let's see, perfectly retest, perfect. Now previous resistance is now turning to support. Now if you look at it, oh, got this damn train. Yeah, sorry about that. Previous resistance is now turned into support. As you can see, this one, the W, although, well, I don't know, maybe this is one, and then this is two, and then this. This is weird. Although my friend was telling me like, no, I shouldn't count it like that. I should just count this as one leg, second leg, and so on. Then we are going up this way. So we wanted to break the resistance right there. Okay, but as you can see, the ribbon is sitting at almost $91, at $91, and let's see if we can break above it and turn that into support and keeps on going. But yeah, it's still this, nothing has changed, guys, because for me, I keep saying it, anything under $125 is nothing but noise. I don't really care about that, because it's day traders, swing traders, you call it whatever you want to call it. That last leg for the bull run has started. But anyways, let's watch. Let's watch and see, because above $125, we do have that 151 and then 164. Breaking that will lead us to 176. If we break that, there is no distance, there's no resistance to until we hit that 211. From 211 to 230. 230, we'll be looking at all-time high, and then price discovery will follow. Now let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Although, like I said, yeah, I don't see it. Seriously, I don't see it, other than the price manipulation taking place right now. Because look at it in 1 hourly. See, what was I telling you yesterday? Price always gets attracted to moving average, and that's what you're looking at right now. So the 1 hour on the Bitcoin has reset. Now you should look at the 4 hourly next, that's what's going to happen now. And the 4 hourly, where is the moving average sitting? $92,000. So I'm not putting it out of question to see if you see it tried to, it got rejected. Got rejected. I'm not putting it out of question for it to hit that $91,000 again. It's just that simple. They are manipulating the markets. There's no way we will be in the bear market right now when the fear and greed index is showing extreme fear. There is no way. Okay, you can look at it any way you want to. 1 hour has reset. 4 hours is about to reset. Before you know it, the daily will also go. Go look at the MACD, look at the RSI. For those of you who even want, guys, you can add the Bollinger Bands. That's also another indicator that is also good when you're trading. Okay, so yeah, everything is moving according to plan. They are going to take Bitcoin to 150, 160,000, or even a little bit higher. You are going to see they are going to do it, and they're going to do it in a very, very short term, very short time. They are going to do it when nobody's expecting. Okay, anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. But before we do that, you guys already know I do not condone leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Understand? So please, guys, please just stick to your spot trading. But if you want to try it and you want to learn it, because I did learn with trying and error, that's how I learned. Okay, down below I do have the link. Bydfi, which I do recommend, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Those links are below. Follow those links and sign up. meet their deposit requirement. Once you do, they are going to give you free money. You get the free money, take $20 out. I know it's tempting, but just take $20 out and then start trading. Start trying out, okay? Start practicing. If you can turn 20 to a 40, 40 to a 60, 60 to 80, whatever, blah, 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 then you are ready. If you cannot do it, keep on practicing. Open up trades, stop losses, trailing stop loss, scaling up, scale down, all that stuff. Practice, because if you don't, my friend, you will be the new resident of Rex City. Trust me, they usually have room for one more. And hopefully you are not that one more. Okay. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions. And also don't forget, I also have Acorn, which I show my kids how to trade on the stock market and on ETFs. Okay. That, my friend, is down there. Follow the link, sign up. You don't need to meet their deposit requirements. All you have to do is just sign up and they will give you $5. Okay, the link is also down below. Now, let's go look at my positions. Bydfi. Here, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa. I'm trading quant and Jasmine. Okay, now as you can see, my overall, you see, it has started to go up, right? Yesterday it was down 4,000 something. Today, 5,900. I told you. Okay, I am a long-term trader. I don't do daily trades and all that. I do long-term. But anyways, if you look at it, you'll see that here on my Kaspa, it has begun to do well. Yesterday I was down $300 or $4, something like that. Today I am still down $180. As you guys can see, I trade at 50x and I don't use stop loss. My quant is also doing way better. Yesterday I was down 5,000 what, 200 I think. Today I am still down 4,600, but it is me. You can pause and you will see I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses. My Jasmine trade, like I told you, I will open it, and I did. My Jasmine trade, I'm doing very good. It is up $350. The same thing. I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses. As you guys can see, you can pause the video and you can look at my numbers if that's what you are interested in doing. Now, next is going to be Phemex. On Phemex, I'm only trading King Kaspa. I want to add another trade to it, but I don't know. But anyway, so far, my overall is sitting at $930, okay? If you look at my contract, which is just King Kaspa only, you will see that here, you see, I just got the alert. Bitcoin is about to hit that 90,000 again. Oh my God. Anyway, you see that here, my contract, I am still down $160. Okay, you can pause it. You can pause it and see I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses. That's simple. Now, last but not the least, we look at Wix Exchange. On Wix Exchange, I'm trading King Kaspa, I'm trading Cubic, and I'm also trading Quant. My overall right now is sitting at $1,600 approximately. Okay, I promise you guys, I said I will open a Cubic position, and I did. Anyways, if you see here, my Cubic is still dancing around, still almost break even, $6 in profits, which is, it is okay. I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses. That's me. On my Quant, I am up $66. See, yesterday these things were negative. Today they're all starting to pick up, right? It's the same thing. I trade at 50x and I don't use stop loss. My Kaspa, I'm down $200, which is okay. I trade the same thing, 50x, and I don't use stop loss. That's me. Understand? So yeah, that's the way I trade. I don't do it like anybody else. I am very, very aggressive when it comes to trading. Now, let's go look at my kids' Acorn account, which is here. Let's see. Today is Friday. Let's see what's going on in that department. So that's $623. I'm proud of him. He's doing pretty good. 623. See that? And he's 9 years old. If he can do this, you can also do it. Okay? So yeah, looking at his portfolio, we'll see that here he is up 2.29% today. So yeah, he's still doing pretty good. I don't need to go over it. You already know these are stocks that don't go up and down like crypto. So but anyways, you can see on his stocks portfolio he's up $498, and his bonds ETFs is up $125. So yeah, I'm tempted to give him a hand with this thing, but you know he will never learn if I keep giving him a hand. So I don't know. I'll probably, let me see how he does this month and next month. If he's still doing good like this, just to show him how happy I am with him for doing this, I might throw $1,000 or $2,000 on his account for him. But yeah, I think he's doing pretty good. Let's just wait. Let's wait how he does it January or maybe February. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please do not forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay. Don't forget to go comment. Okay. It's just put an emoji or just say hi. If you don't have anything good to say, just say hi or put an emoji. Okay. Also, don't forget to like. It's just a second away. It takes 1 second. Click that like button. Okay. Don't also forget to share. That way other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you will learn from a stranger, right? Until I see you in my next one, my friends, please, please, do not go and sing, yeah, yeah. Don't be part of that group, okay? Bye.